Also breaking tonight, a woman dies after she was stabbed in the Chickasaw neighborhood. LAPD was called to go to South 38th Street. This was just after 7 tonight. Officers found the woman inside of an apartment with stab wounds. She was taken to the hospital but died there from her injuries. LAPD has not arrested suspects in either of these 2 cases tonight. Call their anonymous tip line or use their online portal if you have any information.